First of all, I'd like to thank Kaz, who was with me on the Radio Bristol Drive Time programme. Tombwe, Fuaka, tobacco. Tombwe and Fuaka are local names for tobacco. So this is a map of Zambia. North of about Kabwe, they call it Fuaka, and south they call it Tombwe. Zambia is in the centre of Africa, surrounded by 7 or 8 different countries. Now this is a shot of what most people would think Africa looks like. But a country cannot survive just by tourism, so they need to do other things. Zambia has big copper and cobalt mines, but those are limited to the north. So, tobacco farming. Tobacco farming has grown in Zambia over the last 10 years, and this is the first thing you need. A piece of land, a field. Okay, the field is ploughed, and then you plant seeds. These are tobacco seeds. That's a 1-inch ruler across the bottom. Sorry about the quality to get it up on the screen. Had to look like that. So you plant out the seeds in a seed bed, a seed tray as it's shown here. But when I was growing tobacco, we did it hydroponically. And we had about a hectare of hydroponics growing seedlings. Then when the seedlings are about the diameter of your little finger, you plant them out in the field. And this is what they look like a couple of weeks after planting out in the field. When they're in the field, you have to weed the plants, put lots of fertilizer, pesticides, and so on. So there are problems with growing tobacco. As it grows, there's more weeding which is done. There are problems with growing tobacco in that there's a lot of chemical usage, but it's very difficult because there's a lot of pests that attack it. When the plant has about 10 leaves or 12 leaves, you break the top off. This is sorry about the quality of the image. It's very difficult to get pictures of tobacco. This is a ripe leaf. At this stage, you would break that leaf off and take it to the barn to cure. You reap the leaves from the bottom going up, so you go back and harvest from the same field over and over again. This isn't in Zambia. This is from the States. This is a tobacco barn. There are 2 types of tobacco, Burley and Virginia. This is a Burley barn. Burley is air-cured, whereas Virginia is flue-cured, heated and cooked. So a photograph from the Philippines of somebody sorting the tobacco. Once it's been cured, you sort it out so that you get the same colour of leaves in each bale. Okay, I tried to get pictures of a tobacco auction floor, but there were none which were appropriate. So the tobacco is put into 100-kilo bales. Most growers in Zambia are contracted to a particular buyer who will have provided them with a loan. All the processes in the field require a lot of people. So tobacco growing has increased rural employment in Zambia. And here you see a line of people waiting to get paid. So a bit about economics. Zimbabwe until 1999 was the main producer of tobacco of this style that you can produce in southern Africa. But then you had land reform, and the policy destroyed the main income, leading to hyperinflation. So a lot of the Zimbabwean tobacco farmers had to move somewhere, and the main tobacco merchants provided them with funds to move to Zambia. So tobacco is primarily grown by commercial farmers. It's increasingly grown in Zambia by smallholders who own about 100 hectares. And the smallholders take the tobacco to commercial farms or to cooperatives for curing. So there was an article which said that tobacco cultivation has led to the spread of HIV. Basically because people were taking this new income and going into bars and going to prostitutes and whatever. But the spread of tobacco growing has increased incomes across the country, not just along the line of rail, and led to more equality. Companies have moved from Zimbabwe to Zambia to support tobacco growing in Zambia, and it's led to a diversification of the economy of the whole country. So the economist said, this is Zim's loss and Zambia's gain. I thought that it was appropriate to have a picture of a football. Zambia lost their national football team in a plane crash in 1993. Hopefully this new income will help them to come and play in Bristol in 2018.